Hey, it's Jaybird and Lee, and we're here to talk about movies, music, TV, and what's going on in our part of the world. Today we're going to talk about the one and only comic books.
One and only comic books? There's like a million of them. What are you talking about?
True.
I recently discovered all my old comic books, and probably to the dismay of many people in this audience, they didn't have bags or boards on them. So I, of course, saw all these bent ones, and then I was trying to figure out which ones are the ones that I should, keep.
Yeah, like which ones were worth money and which ones were just like they overproduced.
Well, they overproduced pretty much all of them, that in my era, which was the 80s, kind of like baseball cards. It was terrible. I mean, there was just so much overproduction. But anyway, I was going through all these comic books that I had, and I have Iron Man, Fantastic Four, the West Coast Avengers, which apparently nobody really cares about. Yes, Punisher War Journal with Wolverine on the cover.
The Fantastic Four, did you say that?
Yeah, the Fantastic Four. And then Spider-Man. I have all these different Spider-Mans.
Oh, yeah, he has a million.
Well, I have a lot of different ones. I have the Amazing Spider, the Peter Parker Spectacular, the Spectacular Spider-Man. I've got...
There's so many different types of comic books out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just, it's overwhelming. But I'm like thinking about how do we actually go through the process of finding out which ones are the best to have or sell or keep for the next generation, such as the girl next to me, so she could have.
Well, I mean, you gotta, do a lot of research, I'm assuming. At least that's what the person at the comic book store said.
Yeah. He said there was a ton of stuff that we had to do. And it was unbelievable. We were, they're like, go to eBay and see how much they are worth. Go and see what the company CGC, and realizing actually that you have to spend for a membership $25 a year, and then you have to pay money for them to grade it, which is like $20 a book, plus you should get a pressing and maybe some other stuff. It becomes like a very expensive adventure on, hey, let's try and sell a comic book that I think might
Exactly.
be worth $20, or in some cases, I think the ones that I have at the most might be $200.
Yeah. Like, some comic books are actually worth an insane amount of money. Like, there was this one that I think was worth, thousands of dollars. Like, if you have that comic book, you're, so lucky.
Right, and I know a lot of people really love that stuff around here. So I was like, maybe mine's worth something. But I did get bags. I started cardboarding them. They're actually flattened a little bit now, which is good. And... I'm excited. I mean, hopefully I'll be able to, maybe even frame some and put them in the basement and have people look at them and say, oh, this is a cool comic book cover.
Yeah, which you could probably do. I mean, you have so many. I mean, all comic books are art, so it's beautiful to look at. Some of them,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So wait, you got some comic books. Which ones did you get?
I got Harley Quinn ones. It's I think a older series, maybe? I'm not sure, but...
You just got ones with, Poison Ivy in it, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like reading it.
Yeah. Did you start reading them?
Yeah, I started reading one of them. I think the third one in the series, or the fourth. I don't remember which one it is, but...
But you like it?
Yeah, it's really good.
No, that's awesome. So, that's the whole thing. With us in comic books, this is, a great thing. I'm looking at all these things I've had for 40 years now, and I'm pretty excited about looking at this stuff and revisiting them. I revisited my baseball cards too, but they are really worth nothing. So it's terrible,
My dad got me a comic book themed,
character of you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for my bat mitzvah. It's amazing. Some artists are so good.
Yeah.
For comic books, it's...
Right,
insane.
The artistry is amazing. I mean, what they do with the comic books is just so cool. And I wish I had a chance to meet Stan Lee, but I guess that'll be in the next life. Anyway, well, we wanted to say, thanks for listening, and we'll speak to you next time.
Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected.
See ya.